Hey y'all, welcome to the Nina K Files. I'm Nina K. Thank you for joining me for Messy Mondays, where I do my best to give you the info without being too messy. Before we get into the topic of the day, please take a minute to subscribe to the channel, and if this video is to your liking, please like the video as well. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's get into it. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are a pair who some may call a power couple. It all seemed like a fairy tale at one point, but the cracks within the relationship began to show a couple of years ago. And now the fairy tale seems to be over and there is no happily ever after to speak of. It all began sometime in 2012. In April of 2012, they announced to the world they were dating, thus beginning a whirlwind romance. In December of 2012, the couple announced that they were expecting a child who Kanye later revealed they almost didn't keep in a Twitter rant in 2020. The birth of their daughter North in June of 2013 was followed by a marriage proposal in October of that same year. In May of 2014, the pair got married in Florence, Italy, and would soon welcome 3 more children into their growing family. North was joined by siblings Saint, Chicago, and Psalm during the couple's 7-year marriage. Outside of Kanye being diagnosed with bipolar disorder and being admitted for psychiatric care in 2016, all seemed to be going well. The couple even renewed their vows in October of 2019. Things began to change in 2020 when he decided to run for president. He seemed to be unraveling right before our eyes on Twitter. Kanye not only made outlandish general claims, he also made remarks about his relationship with Kim, as well as disparaging remarks about her family. Although Kim stood by him through his embarrassing run for president and the craziness, it was alleged that she felt helpless while all of this was going on. Little did we know, Kanye's antics would push her to take steps to end their marriage. In February of 2021, it seems Kim was fed up and filed for a divorce. A source close to the family said, Kim and Kanye haven't been on the same page for a while now. Kanye isn't as focused and doesn't live in the real world. Their worldviews no longer line up. Kim is done dealing with Kanye's unpredictable behavior. She has tried to get him into treatment for his mental health, and all attempts have been unsuccessful. No one can tell Kanye what to do other than Kanye. Although in the midst of a divorce, Kim continued to show her support for Kanye publicly and made sure he had access to their children whenever he wanted. Kanye spent most of 2021 working on his highly anticipated album, Donda, which was released towards the end of the summer. It seems once the album was released, Kanye found himself with more time on his hands because that is when things started to take a turn for the worse. In the fall of 2021, Kim was spotted out with actor and comedian Pete Davidson. This seemed to have set something off in Kanye because he then started to do interviews speaking negatively of Pete. While his disdain for Pete was pretty obvious, he did not share that same sentiment for Kim. He was publicly pining for her and kept talking about how he wanted his family and his wife back. He even went as far as buying a house right across the street from her. A day after professing his love for Kim in a remixed version of a song he initially wrote for his ex-girlfriend Amber Rose, Kim filed to be legally deemed single and to obtain her maiden name back. Soon after this, Kanye went from expressing love for Kim to speaking ill of her as well. Kanye went on a social media tirade against Kim, Pete, and her family. Although he seemed to be dating actress Julia Fox, Kanye continued to attack his soon-to-be ex-wife and her new beau, even going as far as to mention him in a song. Kanye rapped in a song titled, "My Life Was Never Easy. God saved me from that crash so I can beat Pete Davidson's ass." There were allegations made against Kim about their children. He tweeted, "What do you mean by main provider? America saw you try to kidnap my daughter on her birthday by not providing the address. You put security on me inside of the house to play with my son, then accused me of stealing. I had to take a drug test after Chicago's party because you accused me of being on drugs." In another tweet, he says, "Yesterday, Kim accused me of putting a hit out on her. So let me get this straight. I beg you to go to my daughter's party and I'm accused of being on drugs? Then I go play with my son and I take my Akira graphic novels and I'm accused of stealing. Now I'm being accused of putting a hit on her. These ideas can actually get someone locked up. They play like that with black men's lives, whether it's getting them free or getting them locked up. I'm not playing about my black children." He also made accusations about North being on TikTok without his consent and proceeded to rant about her being too young, although the account was a mother and daughter account. In response to Kanye's many tweets and Instagram posts, Kim responded with a lengthy post where she expressed her dissatisfaction with how Kanye was dealing with things. She specifically said, "Divorce is difficult enough for our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all." Kim's statement did not hinder Kanye. He continued to make disparaging remarks about Kim and her boyfriend, although he was still dating Julia Fox. Mixed in with those remarks, he would speak about wanting his family back. Kim, on the other hand, did an interview with Vogue where she was quoted saying, "For so long, I did what made other people happy. And I think in the last 2 years, I decided I'm going to make myself happy. And that feels really good." After seeing pictures of Kim and his children for the Vogue interview, Kanye posted the pictures and asked God to bring his family back together. Rather than leave things where they were, Kanye kept on fighting his one-sided battle with Pete and Kim. A few days after begging God for his family, he tweeted about wanting to be at the Super Bowl with his family, while also making a negative reference about Pete. Kanye has gone as far as disassociating himself from mutual friends that he and Pete may share if they refuse to stop being friends with Pete. On Valentine's Day, Kanye once again posted about wanting his family back. He said, "I have faith that we'll be back together. Sometimes people call me crazy, but to be in love is to be crazy about something, and I am crazy about my family. Happy Valentine's." Soon after Kanye posted this message, it was announced that him and Julia Fox were no longer together. One can only imagine what happened. At this point, it's hard to say what will happen with Kim and Kanye. But if he is on a mission to truly win his family back, he's not doing a very good job at it. It is probably best that Kanye takes a walk over to Kim's house so that they may hash all of this out, especially since they are neighbors. Thank you for your time. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to make sure you do not miss any upcoming videos, hit that notification bell so that you will be notified for any future videos. Until next time.